Okay, now time to continue talking around this place. Still no word from Paula. That's too bad. I haven't been able to get in contact with Clara either. Really? That's not encouraging? You guys mean Paula from the writing club and Clara from the art club, right? What's wrong? Did they go off the grid? Seems like it. I didn't message her that often before now, to be honest. Were they both from Class 1, maybe? Is this a Class 1 is off doing their own thing like Class 7 normally does? Because they're like, oh my goodness, Class 7 always, like, hogs the freaking limelight? Yeah. But before everything went down in Heimdall, I had been exchanging intel with her on and off. Same goes for me and Paula. I was hoping to get in touch with her to confirm the situation, but... So it's not just Heimdall-based Thor's graduates. It's probably nothing to be overly concerned about, but we still ought to keep them in mind. Now that Toe is back with us, we should at least let her know, too. Ooh, what's happening here? Sorry about all this. Would you stop apologizing? Yuna, what happened? Oh, it's nothing. I just grazed my arm a little during training. I don't think it's anything that needs to be looked at, though. That's just the kind of negligence that will leave you with a nasty scar. Now show me the wound and let's get it clean. Thanks, really. Wow, Jubilee really knows her stuff when it comes to taking care of others. There, cleaned and wrapped. That wasn't so bad, was it? Thanks again. That was so nice of you. Oh, that reminds me. I've got to give you something, Instructor Reen. This is the ID for Ellie's Bombardier account. No, we thought you should have this so you could help test a connection we'll be using to share intel with Lloyd in the SSS. Plus, you can play the game too if you want. Oh, cool. Thanks. Oh no. You're a very upright person. Very well, I can accept that. Talking about Yuna. Want something to drink too, Billy? Oh, it's on me since I owe you one. What would you like? Do we have to pay for drinks here? I did not know that. If so... Hey, Magius. Can't be. What can't be, Magius? My dad just sent me an order mail about the current situation in Ordis. A certain someone was dispatched there recently by order of City Hall. Is there some sort of issue with that? No, it's not a big deal, really. It's just, my dad's been in kind of a tough spot in Ordis, what with his partial demotion and all. It's gonna get messy for him. All I can do is hope he keeps on fighting the good fight. I don't know the details, could help. No, we're, good for now. I'm not gonna do any of them for now, but yeah. Oh. Oh. Huh? What's Altina doing out here? She must be pretty lost in thought if she hasn't even noticed me yet. She's so focused right now, but maybe I should check up on her? Not for now. Just leave her be. I'm good. Oh, Reen, nice work earlier. Only because of you guys, Doa. Great job gathering all that information. By the way, what's that O file on the screen? Well, you see, Elisa brought some data over to the Merkabah. They appear to be files that she got from Ren, that girl from Liberal. Well, from Crossbow, technically. Ren. You mean Tita's friend, right? The former enforcer. What kind of data did she give her? Well, remember about a month ago when Liberal and Crossbow teams infiltrated Orcus Tower together? Are we just trying to do something with this? She did say that she didn't have time to, like, disseminate the data and whatnot. And she thought a bunch of little hands helping would make it go quicker. Well, remember about a month ago when they infiltrated Orcus Tower together? Apparently they acquired some top secret files full of confidential information. Right, that we were also told were basically irrelevant for us to have, right? Then it might have some detailed records on what exactly happened in Heimdall back then. Right, not to mention information on past incidents, information that's not so well known. Problem is the files are protected, and they're not going to be easy to analyze. So the idea came up of dividing the files between us to be decoded individually. I guess that makes sense. All that information would be definitely a huge help to us and our allies. Sure, definitely. I thought the same, that's why I decided to pitch in. I'm working on one of the files right now. Seems to be one I might be able to parse. Let's see. Should I help? Later. Interesting, though. And, hey, Kurt. Sorry, I thought you were Sydney for a second. Huh. Not too bad if I say so myself. Doing some practice, I see. Your movements there felt really natural. It's like you're actually breathing. Yeah, it surprised me, to be honest. But I guess it's to be expected after having crossed swords with Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart. Being able to hold my ground against one of Mueller's sworn friends was a big moment for me. I can imagine. Looks like we'll have to thank the Lieutenant Colonel in general for that sometime. Definitely. But maybe not quite yet. I imagine Prince Cedric also steadily improved his skills. Maybe I should start searching for that thing Uncle Zex told me about. Told him about something? Well, later. Cool, though. So, Ash, I hear you're pretty hot stuff back home. But don't get carried away. You've still got a lot to learn about gambling and women both. Well, hey, I know I don't got as much life experience as you. You know how you got, like, killed when you were in high school? Like younger than me? Actually, I guess 1 year older. I mean, you've done some pretty crazy stuff as Gro, as C, as Siegfried. Ouch. Just had to go there, didn't you? Come to think of it, I kind of have trouble thinking of you as a ladies' man, Kuro. Maybe because of all the time Angelica upstaged you back at Thor's. Lame. Hey, you don't know what it's like to have to compete with Angie. Take that chick from the literature club, for example, Tatiana, right? Let me tell you, if Angie set her sights on her, you wouldn't stand a chance. In fact, you might want to get moving on that before she does. Hey, mind your own business. It's not like I care or anything. Come on, don't be shy. Whenever you need advice about women, you just come to old Uncle Crow. Back off, man, this ain't funny. Even Ash isn't quite a match for Crow. He's a bit more grounded. Nah, forget about me. What's the deal with you and that Abyss lady? She's easy on the eyes, but she talks like she knows every secret in the world that the world's trying to hide, and she doesn't want to share. Honestly, Crow, I'm kind of curious what your relationship with her is, too. You too, huh? Sometimes I'm glad I didn't get too involved with her, but other times I wish I had. I'll let you guys figure out how to interpret that one. Oh, come on! Well, that answered nothing. It sounds like he never really did more, but there was chemistry there and interest, at the very least, from both sides, even if they never, progressed. Well, Vita and I have been around each other for more than 5 years now. Lots happened. It's not really a short story. I guess it's not just a simple awakener-witch relationship. It kind of feels like I've been left behind. Pisses me off. About time I settled the score. Hey, don't get me involved in this. Oh, boy. What's with that flower and suitcase, Your Highness? Oh, I'm just preparing myself, is all. I was wondering if we could make a stop by Ulster once the opportunity allows. I see. Prince Oliver's childhood home. A state funeral for the victims had already been formed in Heimdall. The remains, however, were completely incinerated. Though the grave itself is quite extravagant, it's actually empty. No matter how much I thought about it, I just couldn't picture my brother's soul lying to rest there. I'd just like to go back to his old home just once to lay some flowers there. Highness. Oh, it's just a personal whim of mine, really. We can talk more about it when the time is right. I should instead be thinking about what contributions I can be making for the ship, shouldn't I? Remember, I'm a member of the crew before I'm a princess. Don't hesitate to assign me my fair share of the work. Yeah, no, I'd love to do that. Just, later. That's a very nice thought. What's the matter, Emma? You've been sighing a lot these days. Well, it's the fact that Reen's making us wear these swimsuits. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have any other alternative costumes. Huh? Have I? I certainly hadn't noticed myself doing so. The break rooms are always there if you need to take a load off. Oh, thank you, but I'm fine, honest. If anyone's in need of a rest, I think it's you, Reen. Don't worry. I've been taking regular breaks whenever I can. If you say so. I know how you feel, Emma, but really, it's better not to overthink it. Anyway, want to go take a nap together? Oh, why not? I hope I'm not the source of Emma's stress. Could be. All that talk napping made me sleepy. Well, why don't you go take a nap then? Fee did take naps in all sorts of places back when we were in school. They do say naps are good for you. It might not be so bad. They do say naps are good for you. It might not be such a bad idea to try one occasionally. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Elliot, you're behind the counter this time. Yep, helping people is part of who I am, and that extends to cooking too. Let me know if there's anything you need. Thanks, I will. Okay,
How can I help?
Selling the stuff? I don't think you have any. Oh, right!
Come back
I was
anytime.
told something. That reminds me. I forgot about this. Someone said that it would be a generally good idea if I went and... No. I forgot that the books were in here. 6, apparently, is very notable. The Second West Zemuria Trade Conference, an official announcement has been made regarding the Second West Zemuria Trade Conference. Discussions to this end began 2 months ago. It had to be put on hold due to the incidents in July. Chancellor Osborne and Governor General Rufus will be presiding over the conference, where existing agreements will be reaffirmed. This time, the event will be hosted in Heimdall instead of Crossbell City. Oh, that's gonna go well. Each country, with the exception of Calvert Republic, is expected to send representatives. Oh, I wonder if this is gonna be related to Mil Mirage. Calvert President Rocksmith loses at the polls. According to our foreign sources, Samuel Rocksmith, the current president of Calvert, has lost in the recent election to his opposing candidate. Who? Are you gonna make up? Are you like trying to introduce a new character for when we get to Calvert? Rocksmith's proposed economic and immigration policies are to blame for the drop in his popularity ratings. However, due to emergency measures taken in light of the coming war, he's expected to remain in office for another 6 months. Oh my goodness. And then another 6 months, and then another 6 months, and a military band and cavalry leave for the front line. An official ceremony will be held in the afternoon in Dracus Plaza. See off military band and Imperial cavalry units leaving the war front. The latter unit's youngest private led the ceremony address in a quivering voice, professing his resolve to fight for Erebonia. The attending crowd erupted in spirited applause, ending the ceremony on a high note. Disturbance in Ortis. It took place at the Cayenne Mansion. An Ortis that resulted in some... Okay, I think this is exactly the stuff we did. Kind of the unknown. Town of the Sant is known for its scenic views, resplendent natural atmosphere, Taoist taverns serving fantastic freshwater fish, but lately the talk of the town is something else entirely. Rumors swirl that strange creatures... Okay, this is... Nope, this is fishing. Don't tell me that's what you guys wanted me to read. I'm guessing it's the second Zemuria Trade Conference. Hey, Muse, you have something planned for that? You can try to talk to her. Get back, I never see you get pet. Your mouth says no, but you're purring. But you're purring all the same. Oh no. Muse, if we ever... I am not... There, isn't that better? Just relax and let me work my magic. Or if you prefer, you can switch to human form and I'll give you a nice massage. There's no way that's going to happen. Please don't. You say it's just as relentless as ever. It's kind of scary. Yeah. The atmosphere aboard the ship has been so much cheerier since we met up with Tita and the princess. Now we just need a little ease. A crucial turning point is quickly approaching. Yeah. I'm guessing Mil Mirage is slightly dependent on the lease being saved too. If just so Reen can act in whatever might go down. This child is unsettlingly good at this. And I thought Vita's way of petting you is dangerous. Don't tell me you're her disciple. Oh, come on now. You're just being paranoid. Vita is a force to be reckoned with, alright. Indubitably. Hello there. Hey, everyone. I see you're all set up in the workshop now, huh, Tita? Yep, I want to pay you back for all the help you've given me. I'll make any modifications to your ornaments you might need. It'll be just like when we work together on your field exercises. Hey, don't take on too much at once. Remember, you gotta do maintenance on the engines, too. No sweat, I'm just getting started. That's great. Just don't push yourself too hard. Aw, you two really get each other. Though I guess it does make sense after all the intense battles you two have gone through together. Well, yeah. I get the feeling we could have avoided a lot of those battles if Tita here didn't charge right in without thinking so much, though. What about all the times you were too much of a hothead to back down from a fight? Okay. I guess we're both as bad as each other. I guess we're both just as bad as each other. But I figure that's part of why we make such a great team. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh la la, isn't that sweet? I think someone's got a little crush. Yeah, I can feel myself getting bashful just watching them. Yeah, nothing's fixed, but we do have Tita back. It's the most important thing to me. Anyway, let me help you out for a bit. Call on me anytime. Thanks, just knowing you've got our backs makes me feel better. Got it. Still pretty lovey-dovey, aren't they? Agate's feelings are not in the open, but that just makes it even more interesting. I'm excited to see how things develop. Well, we've had this for games now, I think. If it goes in a weird direction, it's gonna be weird. I get where you're coming from, but it'd be inappropriate to tease them about it. Who cares about being inappropriate? Oh, they just took away the, There just isn't any. Okay. There isn't any voice line now. Got it.
Yes!
Why so serious, Laura? Everything okay? My apologies, I was just lost in thought. Were we able to get you and Crow back? We've been recovering our comrades one after another. There's still the Ironbloods and Orbos to consider, as well as Zephyr and the Red Constellation. I really hope to stand up to those blocking our path. Do I truly have what it takes to serve as the heir to the Arsed family in the Blade Master's stead? Thoughts like that have been weighing quite heavily on my mind as of late. Laura? My sword itself is in fine condition. If there's a problem, it must lie with me. Must further hone my abilities should I wish to continue to serve as a Blade Class 7. Right. In a bit of a rut. Makes sense enough. Okay, I've talked to everyone here. Out and about. Let's go. Another one of these. Tita or Agate? Or was it Tita or Tita Ann? Because I'm pretty sure I guess it was or Ann. Reen and the others enjoyed the hot spring and took their time resting in the village. By some stroke of fate, an unexpected combination of people ended up soaking in the springs together. Oh, isn't she close? It doesn't quite live up to Elmo, but it's not half bad either. Fuck that. This is definitely better than Elmo. So, what's up with you, Tita? You're not in a bad mood, are you? No, it's nothing like that. Like how Green just has the fucking cape on. Oh. I noticed it before, but man, it just got to me there. Come on, up until 2 years ago, I didn't have a single problem getting in the hot springs with my family in Agate. Why does it suddenly feel so different now? Oh, Tita, are you worried things will get a little steamy between you two? Let's give her some space, Muse. We were roommates, you know, instructor. Who better to spill your heart out to than the person who's seen you in your most private moments? Well, if you say so. You've known Tita for 4 years now, haven't you, Agate? And you even went to a hot springs together in the past. So, would you say she looks more grown up now? Maybe a little curvier. Muse? Well, she's not that 12-year-old kid anymore, that's for sure. She used to be so tiny. Every time I look at her, she's become more and more of a woman. And it blows me away. It's like watching your little sister grow up. Oh. I see. See, you helped, Muse, you helped. Well, I can somewhat understand that. I guess I misread things between the two of them. But she's not your actual sister. You don't see her just as a substitute Misha, do you? I haven't thought about his family in a long time. Huh? Of course not. Tita's her own person, so is Misha. I could never confuse the two of them. Tita's always been charming and likable, but I would never imagine she'd end up such a What the hell are we talking about all this? Hook, line, and sinker. Agate is a pretty reserved guy most of the time. He spores her. Look, I really owe you one. For watching over Tita, I mean. I gotta pass my thanks along to Herschel and Orlando too, of course. Oh, don't mention it. We've been just as grateful to have Tita around. Keep putting her into work, it's a good experience for her. Just one thing. Make sure she doesn't start dating anyone trashy or anything like that. And when it comes to all you Class 7 guys, no mixed bathing with her. Got it? Oh, well, I just did it too, technically. I'll keep that in mind. So you do have an interest in her, huh? Sorry, didn't catch that. No need to repeat yourself either. It's still weird. It's still weird. Been weird since the Sky Games. Good job, Loki. You're achieving all of something. They're still playing out here. Okay. I was able to get the item for this. It's sold in the bar in Parm. The bar inn in Parm, so... Yeah, let's go and... I think I have a few gifts saved up, essentially. Yeah. Sure, Sarah. Here you go. A jewel-encrusted bracelet. Wow. What did I do to deserve such a fancy gift? You've been such a great friend to me for a long while now. Besides, it suits you. Disarming honesty. I'll have to think of something to give you in return. Thank you for the bracelet, Reen. It's very sweet of you. No thanks necessary. If it makes you happy, that's all that matters. Wow. She is almost too full. Hot damn. Huh. Dyed leather belt. Can't say it's much to look at, but it's pretty sturdy. Never come running to you for fashion advice, but you've got an eye for that sensible quality stuff, I'll give you that. I take it that you like it then? If so, it's yours to keep. Wouldn't turn down for a gift, thanks. But I'll be paying you back for this someday, got it? They keep saying that. I don't think I've ever got, like, a gift back. Unless you count the stuff, like, if you max them out, that sort of stuff. I don't think I've ever gotten gifts back in return for the gifts I've given them. You don't have to, it'd be nice, though. Sure. Hey, Crow. Oh, wow, what's this? A silver ring with a wolf's head design. That sounds incredibly tacky. Damn, dude. You know just what suits my taste, don't ya? Of course, babe. It was a bit of a guess, but seems I hit the bullseye. Glad you like it. Huh. So I haven't paid you back for that 50 mirror, have I? Guess I'm gonna have to pay you back something real nice. Well, what about the interest? Thanks, though. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Wow, they're all nearly there. Not damn. Okay. No problem by my book, at the very least. You've received communications from the government detailing when the war will begin. With only a few days until battle, the troops' morale is increasing. I'm getting fired up too, but clear-headed coordination between the two divisions is vital for Operation Jormungandr to succeed. We should continue our field exercises right up to the start of the war. I am anxious about the start of the war too, but performing field exercises right up to the day of the war seems strange. It does. The only thing I can do now is watch things unfold. True, I was just talking to someone back at the entrance, and he was like, okay, well, and he was like spending all his time fixing up a bunch of stuff because they're doing really harsh field exercises too. Everything has gone as expected so far. Seems we did the right thing, moving our pieces forward. Interesting, though. Kingdom may be smaller than the Empire, but it's not like they're completely powerless. You can say how this will all end. So they're preparing to invade the Burl because they brought 2 armored divisions here. Hear the restless footsteps of the soldiers. Could be that dawn of war draws ever closer. I can't do anything myself, but I really hope it won't be like the 100 Days War. I wish there was some way that I can be of assistance to the troops. Yeah, not that simple at the very least. Never is. Oh, is Tatiana not here anymore? They left a while ago. Given everything they're going through, I can, well, stop them. At least I was able to send them off with lunchboxes, and I packed to the gills. Hopefully they're doing alright. Where did they leave to? Oh, I won't forget. Stop acting like this is the last time I'll see you. You were drafted, not sentenced to death. Oh no. You go to fight this wall, fight in it, and then you come back. There's a chance I won't make it back, you know? I get hit by a stray bullet, or even caught in an explosion. Honestly, I've given up my dreams of becoming a full-fledged artisan. Stop that right now! Who are you? I don't recognize my ambitious apprentice in you at all! You'll come back, do you hear me? And if you make me cry, I will officially disavow you as an apprentice! I promise I'll be back. Oh boy. More people getting drafted. It's in a few days' time. The people getting drafted now wouldn't have time to be trained up, would they? Before, like, if the war's starting in a few days. At least that's what it sounded like. Who? Inspector Reiner? What are you doing here? I don't have monkeys with me. I'm here on business. What else? I, heard about what happened in Ortis. About Her Highness and the other person being confined, and the confrontation with Governor Regnitz, too. It really got me fired up. I decided to look into things in case there's any information we could use to build a case against the government. Even a remote town like this isn't free from conscription and requisitioning orders. It must be hard on them. Yeah. Unfortunately, stopping the war outright is beyond the inspector's purview. But if we can expose the government's unlawful activities, that may help. It could disrupt their schedule, or perhaps even change the course of the war in some small way. Rest assured, I'll be doing everything in my power. Thank you. We really appreciate any help you can give us. Fantastic. Right, I think I've talked to just about all the residents. Now I'll have to meet up with the mayor and hear how I figure things out properly then. Okay, cool. He's up and at it. Good on you. Oh, cool. Elliot gift. I have to remember that I have that. Dad's been he gave me a big hug and told me to be good. How long he's going to be away for? Do you know? Forever, kid. Forever. Dad and Dad's going to become a soldier, so I have to leave Parm. Yeah.
This looks like a good spot to cast a line.
Man, for a second I thought I was going to say something, useful. Sure, just do this right now. Studded tie pin and cuffs. Oh, okay. That's fancy. An agate... Is agate a color? An agate tie pin and cuffs? Or are these made from agate? Did you, chop off parts of him? That's a pretty refined gift. It would sure sharpen up any outfit for sure. Yeah, I was thinking you could use them for your performances or, something. I figured that's what you had in mind. Thank you, Reed. I'll wear them with pride. Glad to hear it. Go, go, go. Nice talking to you, Elliot. Repair orders from soldiers who weren't part of the new recruit group. Okay, I'm starting to see this across the, frankly, I'm not sure if they should be called field exercises. Pretty sure our little infiltration incident might be the cause for them. Well, that's very likely. I doubt the common man would be aware of it, though. But I'm also hearing about field exercises just happening significantly, just in general, like with the tank treads and stuff like that. Seems pretty significant, basically. You haven't got a draft order, but you're still going to sign up? Why? Sales have been down, and now our truck has been requisitioned. As I am now, I'm just being a burden to you. This damages my pride as a man, but I don't want to drag you down. If I become a soldier, at least there'll be some mirror coming in. You're an idiot! I never think that you were dragging me down. We're a family. We support each other through thick and thin. When you're in trouble, I'll help you. And I know that I'm in trouble. And I know when I'm in trouble, you'll help me. You're right. I got it. I'll drop this and find a path that won't make you worry about me. I'm sorry I brought it up. Wow. Yeah, I wonder how many people aren't affected by the curse, but yeah, are just sort of pushed into it. Hey, Rex. How's it going? Rex, I didn't know you were in St. Ark. Hey, news breaks and I'm there. The Imperial Defense Force withdrawal is big news. Oh wait, is it? I didn't even know about that. I'm here and I didn't know about that. There's also been movement in Eastern Erebonia, but Videli is taking point on photography there. Haven't heard Videli's name in a while. He was the head of photography club, right? I heard he joined the Chronicle the year before you did. Pretty amazingly, both became photojournalists. Right? Videli's been working with Norden getting some amazing shots. Or at least he was until Norden started acting all weird. They split up after that. You think that might be the Great Twilight? If reporters are being affected, it could spread misinformation. It could spread misinformation throughout Zemuria. Honestly, it's not just Norden who's acting weird. Tons of journalists are just off lately. Even the atmosphere in the offices keeps getting more and more wrong. That's why I'm out here, hitting the streets all over the Empire looking for something that'll burst the story wide open. This is a crucial moment for us journalists. One way or the other, things are never going to be the same. Wow. Things sound pretty rough right now, but we'll be wishing you luck. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help out. Thanks, and right back at ya. Well, well, good luck. Oh, is this the writers? Draft truly does not discriminate. To think even you'd get a draft card. It's incredibly frustrating that we're losing a trainer as skilled as yourself. Right? It's not as if an old drunkard like me would be any help on the battlefield. So all I really can do is my part and look forward to the races after the war. Anyway, let's get down to business. That incident when Kaiser Dice went crazy has gotten me thinking. Right now, what he and his rider need is a place to relax and deepen the bond together. I was thinking of taking them to the North Highlands. Maybe then they could get some training in. Is the North Highlands affected? Are they still being fought over, or are they also getting? Ooh, that's a thought. No, might be a fine idea. Our soldiers crawling all over the place. Just getting there's going to be tough in times like these. Maybe up with that. Like for us, I have some soldiers. Soldier for instance, Agate should be able to put in a good word. You really would. I should be. Leave the rest of you nines. Cool. I sort of wish we could go back to the North Highlands. I feel like there was an intended amount of splendor for the North Highlands that never really came across that would come across much better in the current, graphical fidelity. Dice, what were you thinking? I'm glad you're back to your docile stuff after all that. But there's still something on your mind, isn't there? Something doesn't feel quite right. The fact that he physically transformed. Traff, are you joining the army and going to war? I don't want you to. You could die. I know that. These are the orders of the government. I don't get a choice. I have to obey. I see. In that case, I'm going to read your fortune. I want to know if you come back from the war in perfect health or if you come back without getting hurt. One or the other, right? It says you'll come back from the war in perfect health. What a relief! I don't think you really gave the fortune an option to say otherwise. But even so, thank you. Yeah, everyone gets drafted eventually, don't they? Oh, hey! This is where you guys have been, eh? I must say, Kyrie, I am impressed. You've grown much more dependable since I last saw you. You're too kind. I've only got this far thanks to all the help and support Count Onheim and my companions have given me. There's no need to be so modest, Kyrie. You have grown to be a capable young man as any the Empire's ever seen. It's true, Kyrie, though I personally wish you would stay the same adorable boy forever. Yeah. Now down to business. I was hoping to ask about the recent developments in the art world, as the good Count has his finger on the pulse of such matters. I will say, generally, there hasn't been too many typos or, problems with, coming out of text boxes, but I've seen a bunch of them in just the side conversations. I'm not going to, edit them all in or anything like that, but the side conversations for this specific segment of the game. Beforehand, I hadn't really seen many. But this one, there's been a lot more than, every other section of the game so far. Specifically for the side content. As good as the Count has his finger on the pulse of such matters, I've already acquired some choice intel regarding orders, and thought this might be a fine opportunity to pull on knowledge. This seems like mistakes were made in just setting up how this is supposed to work. In terms of just, the sizing of everything. Oh, I have some information about what's going around Leaves and Titus Gate. Would you mind if I join you? By all means. But let us continue the discussion in my office, shall we? Herbal tea. You mentioned leaves. Does that include the branch campus? Oh, that's right. I have friends who have been searching around Granville, and they clued me on what's happening there. Tell me. That's so. For someone so young, you're certainly well connected. Yeah, okay. Oh, everyone else is back here now. Do you have any edible spiders in the pantry? No? What about soft-shelled Wait, was that Freddy over there? I could scarcely believe the things they asked. When I told them we had none of those things, they looked utterly crestfallen. They even conceded that they could make do with what they had on hand. To be frank, at this point, I was growing apprehensive of what they might concoct, even with only common ingredients. Let's just say I'm distressingly familiar with your pain. Yeah, that was Freddy. I didn't take a hard look at it. Your name was Freddy, was it not? Well, Freddy, you've lived up to the rumors and then some. I'm very impressed with your knowledge of rare ingredients. Please, I'm the impressive one, Margarita. Your understanding of food is incredible. Though your cooking club pedigree should have tipped me off. Freddy and Margarita, are you two cooking together? That's right. The family here has been taking care of Kyrie, so I thought I'd stop by and thank them for that. Turns out, I popped my head in right when some Oathlord's graduates were visiting. We all got to talking, and well, since no one had eaten yet, I figured I'd whip up something to show my appreciation. And that sounded like such a marvelous idea, I decided to pitch in as well. Presenting my and Freddy's splendorific, charmonious botch and meat platter. What type of meat? There's plenty to go around if you'd like some too. Oh boy, passion meat. Whatever it is, if these two made it, it's bound to be an experience. A dangerous, unsettling one. Sorry, but we'll have to pass. We don't have time to eat right now. But don't worry about us. You guys go ahead and enjoy that with the others. Well, if you say so. Perhaps another time.
Hey, what can I get you today?
It's interesting how they just let me, walk around here now. Am I just like a normal invited guest at this point? I guess I must be. Go to the moon. Sure. Vantage Masters, he must be bored as all hell. Oh my goodness. What a relief that the Imperial Defense Force is gone. Now to decide who to cozy up to. Siding with the government will only mean I become a puppet to the whims when the war is over. Because the decrepit nobility has no hope of standing against them. You seem in trouble, great Uncle Ballad. Mudine? You should know better than to eavesdrop. Why don't you have guards? To stop people from just walking up on you from behind. That goes for the rest of you, too. Our apologies. We just happened to overhear you as we came in. Whatever. I just arrived at an impasse and thinking about what to do anyway. Now to sign. Are those the Vantage Master cards sticking out of your pocket? No. Why would I keep my cards in my pocket? Yes they are. Sorry about that. You're the cheeky one is stopping to play games while on the run from the authorities. And yet what better time to unwind than this era of chaos. Today's your lucky day. I would deign to grace you with the honor of facing me in a match of Vantage Masters. If you beat me once, I will delete the game off my PlayStation 5. I promise you that. Your lordship also plays Vantage Masters. But of course, the nobility are well versed in games of all sorts. And I can already picture the anguish of defeat creasing your brow. Do try to put up an entertaining fight regardless. I'll try my best. Deal. I will edit my deck. See if I have any good ones. Going the fuck down.
I'll teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, that'd probably be better. Not a good start. Not a good start. And you did nothing, because you can do nothing. Oh, grabbing that now actually won't be helpful. That is a multi-turn seal. Okay, interesting. Oh my goodness. Is this your intent? Use mana to create a magic crystal. That's really fucking good. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you!
Inconceivable!
Ha 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 ha! Not one fucking chance of winning against me. Fuck you. Fuck you so hard. Yes. I went way try-hard mode for that time. I normally, like, make a good effort, but I'm not necessarily trying, like, my absolute hardest to be absolutely optimum. In that case, it was like I was giving thought to every single one of my moves. And I think that, well, covers most of it. I think that's everything that I had, that was marked as new to for going and talking to people, so I guess off to the side quest then. This way leads to the West Languedoc Canyon Road, where Celestin request said he'd be waiting for us. Based on reports of the area, it sounds like we may see some Jaegers out on the road too. Right, we should exercise utmost caution. Let's go. The young ladies and gentlemen from Thor's, welcome. It is basically just my students in dueling. Technically. Celestin.
It is truly a relief to see you all again. Though the circumstances may not be ideal, I'm nevertheless relieved to know you've returned to us safe and sound.
It's good to see you too, Celestin. I wish we had time to catch up, but I'm guessing you'll want us to get started on your request right away. You said it was an emergency, right? Indeed. That is the main reason I've summoned you here. This morning an airship left Roa bound for Ordis, but it never arrived and hasn't been seen since. Ooh. A whole airship went missing? Does this mean that it was hijacked along the way? Oh, this is serious. We can't afford to ignore it. Why did you reach out to us specifically, though? It is, as you surmise, two personages of utmost importance were on board that ship. Marquis High Arms and Count Egret. I see. They were probably using the trip to discuss something sensitive. In that case, the person behind hijacking likely had some kind of connection to the government. Precisely. That was our reading of the situation as well. We suspect it may be the Imperial Defense Force or the Jaegers behind this, perhaps even Ouroboros. I doubt we'll be able to resolve this peacefully. We'll have to do something about it all the same. We owe that much to you and Patty Cakes. Patty Cakes, yeah. Then there's Mise's grandfather. They've made it a personal matter now that it involves a classmate's family member. More the merrier, right? Director Reen, everyone, thank you. I am truly grateful for your help. Celestin, do you have any leads on where the airship is being kept? As a matter of fact, we have a contact who's pointed us in the right direction. Seems it is somewhere in Rock Patio. Rock Patio? Way out there. A contact. How interesting. A high-speed Ouroboros cruiser has also been sighted in the area. Yeah, I guess, who's your contact? Is it someone on the inside? Is this like some sort of setup? Are you testing us, maybe? Getting the airship without being spotted would be difficult. Yeah, that does sound tricky. What do you think, Mise? Maybe we could create a distraction while we get in. Let's get in touch with Gaius and see if he'll let us use the Merkabah. Sounds like a good strategy to me. Okay, get ready to move out, everybody. Yeah, beg you, please rescue them and bring this incident to a close. We will! No problem. Explained and prepared to head out and... Oh, no, I mean, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good. No, yeah, I'm good. I'm certainly not going to be getting more equipment. I would switch out what I have on my guys if I really want to change something. Okay, time to get started. Yep. As far as we know, everything's going fine on Celestin's end. Yes, and he and his contact are standing by. I don't think we need to worry about those two. Who might the contact be? That's what I'm wondering. Right, they can take care of themselves. Go ahead, Rizzy. We're all ready. Understood. Temporarily deactivating noise suppression. And camouflage. Once the Ouroboros cruiser notices us, we'll lead them far away from Rock Patio as we can. The rest is up to you. So, ease Ouroboros. Thank you. Take care. Time for us to step up. We're aiming to get inside Rock Patio, everybody. Keep your guards up. Let's do this. Cool. And do.